Hi everybody, guess what my favourite knit top is? Stay tuned and I'll let you know very soon. Thank you for tuning back into the Dahlia Society. Now is a great time to click and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next episodes. Well, I have a little bit of a problem. I do have a bit of an addiction and I am addicted to Mandy Boat Tees from Tessutti Patterns. So far I have about 6 of them. I have another couple more in the works, maybe for autumn winter. One reason why, well, a few reasons why actually. Firstly, they're a brilliant pattern, the size inclusive, you don't have to worry about fitting issues. They are a brilliant staple to have in your wardrobe, and believe me, if you don't have one, you will want one. The first time I heard about this top was from the ladies on Love to Sew. Helen and Carolyn had admitted they had a slight addiction to making Mandy Boat Tees, and then I got on to having a look at how easy they were to make, and I just thought, wow, they're the sort of things that you need like basically 20 of in your wardrobe, and you could never get enough of them. There are a few reasons why. One is free patterns. Who doesn't love a free pattern? They don't cost you anything. They're available to download online. The other thing is they are so easy to make. They're beginner friendly. You can basically whip one up within half an hour. You don't need an overlocker, although an overlocker is great to help stretch sew or finish it off, but you don't necessarily need one. I made quite a few of these before I even owned an overlocker, so definitely that's not on the list that you have to make them. Another bonus for the pattern is how size inclusive it is. I think it comes in extra small to 3 or 4 extra large, and they're a very roomy pattern. They've got quite a lot of ease. The thing that I love about them, how easy they are to whip up. There's really nothing else that you need other than the fabric and the cotton. All you need to do is a fold over neckline, because they're basically a boat neck, and the sleeve, they're basically 4 pieces. You've got your 2 sleeves, front and back, and that's it. So how easy is that? I've made the Mandy Boat Tee in so many different fabrics. I've made one in a ponte knit. The one I've got on is a brush poly blend. It's like almost like a fleecy, not quite a French terry, but quite a sort of heavier weight knit. I love it in this fabric. I'll give you guys a little look at it. Okay, so you will just see that they're kind of a drapey, easy knit to wear. You can adapt the sleeve to any length you want, so you can do it in a t-shirt length. You could even do it without the sleeve and just do it as a cap sleeve. You could do it, I've seen it done almost like in a bell-shaped sleeve, so you can really muck around with the creative side of this pattern, because there's so much you can do with it. You can make it a long tunic length or a dress length. You could crop it and make it more of a boxy kind of knit length. Now, a few other favourite fabrics I've made this one in. I'll give you a little bit of a look. Now, before we get onto fabric, you don't really even need a great deal of fabric. 1.2 to 1.5 meters across the whole size ranges, that's it. The way it's been designed is to have a lot of the ease around the middle section, and it kind of drapes over the bust. So you don't really need to worry about fitting at all. And as I say, it'd be a fantastic style for maternity. I think a lot of people have adapted it to wear for maternity wear, and then to wear afterwards as well, because you really don't want to be just making maternity clothing. It's great to make clothing you can wear afterwards as well, even though I know when I was pregnant I just wanted to burn all of my maternity clothes afterwards because you got so sick of wearing them. But back in those days we really didn't have the options I think people do have these days. It was the really old-fashioned elastic waisted front jeans and the big swing style shirts, whereas now you can really adapt patterns for maternity quite easily. Now, this is a lovely apple green crepe fabric, so it's beautiful in a stretch crepe. It's really light and it's great to wear all year round. It's got enough body in it and enough drape that it just sits beautifully and hangs really nicely. Another one I have made is in a ponte knit. Now, this is a lighter weight ponte. and I've got this in the mustard spot. You can see I've just worn these so many times. I love them for over like jeans, like a slimmer fit jean, but I also wear them over like things like jogger pants. So if you wanted to have a really nice leisure wear set, make some jogger pants, this is a great style for an easy wearing top that you can, as I say, hack to a short sleeve or a long sleeve. It's really adaptable, really easy to make. And you can see just the fold over neckline, how easy that looks. Okay, and another one I have made is in a cotton interlock slub that I've worn that quite a lot too, and just hemmed over at the bottom like a little rolled hem there. But yeah, really, really lovely, very easy to make. So definitely a really popular pattern. You'll see there's it's almost like a cult pattern on Instagram. A lot of people have made them, and you can see why, because it's easy, they don't have fitting problems, and they are really a lovely stylish garment to wear that will be a classic staple in your wardrobe. So Tessutti Patterns do have a couple of other free patterns that I have made in the past as well. One of them being our Fave top, similar to the Mandy Boat Tee, but more of a asymmetrical hem, so you'll have the long pieces on the side to the back. That one I found not bad to make. I must say with the arms, they weren't quite as roomy in the arm. The arms don't have that much ease, so be careful. Depending on your fabric, if you're going to use a really stretchy rayon poly or a cotton interlock, you'll be fine with that. But as soon as you go for more of a two-way stretch, like a ponte or like a heavyweight scuba, you'll find that your arms, if you get it too tight around the arms, it can get quite uncomfortable. So always allow a little bit extra in your arm width before you cut, especially with those two-way stretches. With a four-way stretch, you'll be fine. You'll have plenty of room there. So yeah, Tessutti Patterns, Mandy Boat Tee, our Fave top. Another great free top on Tessutti would be the Athena top, which is it's a woven style tunic, and also the Munroe turtleneck. And I think Alyssa Shea from Thoughtful Creativity has done a review on that. It's got quite a high turtleneck, which is fantastic for you guys in the colder part of the world. And if you want to really rug up, it's got lovely cuffs and a really high neck. And I don't personally wear those kind of necks that much because I find I just don't get that cold here, but definitely be a great one for layering for winter for you guys in the Northern Hemisphere to look at that. So there's some fantastic free patterns I think definitely you should pop online and download. Now, for a long time there, the Mandy Boat Tee was only in one size range. It was more like a one size fits all. I think about just over 12 months ago, they decided to release it in a whole size range. So I popped online and I downloaded my particular size, and I just found it to fit a lot nicer all over. So it really is great that they extended their size range on that, and it's a fantastic, wearable, easy to make top. So what could be better than that? And it's a sort of thing that you could whip up easily one in an afternoon, and I'm sure you'll be really happy with it like I am. Best way to finish off your hems and your sleeve is with a twin needle stitch or a zigzag. It's really up to you, whatever way you like to finish it off with. So always use some kind of a stretch stitch for your hems on your sleeves and your bottom. So yeah, definitely that's one of my favorites. I have got another couple of episodes coming up with some more favorite knit tops because there are so many of them, and I think it's a fantastic thing for a really quick sew, and something you really do need quite a lot of in the wardrobe to see you through all seasons. They're comfortable, they're easy to make, and they're definitely worth persevering with and finding your right favorite top. Thanks for tuning in again today. If you have liked this episode, please give me a thumbs up. That will really help my channel. And any comments on your favorite tops, please link them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you've had success with as well. If there's anything you want to suggest, I'm all ears. I'm welcome to any suggestions, and I will bring you my latest episode very soon. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.